everybody, my name is Joshua Fequiere, and I want to welcome you back to Timeout. Now, here in our Timeout together today, I want to start by asking you a simple, thought-provoking question. And I really want you to consider your answer to this question because it's really going to help us in our Timeout together in knowing how to proceed from this point. So, my question to you is this: are you on the wrong side of fear? Now, I'm going to give you a second to think about your answer to that question because I'm going to ask it again. Are you on the wrong side of fear? Now, I'm pretty sure this question I'm asking you is probably prompting some questions even in your mind. For one, what does it mean to be on the wrong side of fear? And if there is a wrong side of fear, does that mean that there's a right side of fear? And if there is a wrong and a right side of fear, how do I know which side I'm on? Well, I'm here to tell you, you asking all the right questions. And I hate to do this to you and answer a question with a question, but I promise you this question I'm going to ask you right here is going to help you to determine which side of fear you're on so you know what steps you need to take from here on out to make sure that you are always on the right side. So my question is this: is there anything right now in life that you are not pursuing because of fear? What is that thing that you so desperately want to do? And are you not pursuing it right now because of fear? Is there a business that you haven't opened yet because of fear? Is there a program or degree that you have not pursued or finished pursuing yet because of fear? Is there a relationship that you are in that you have not fully committed to because of fear? Is there any changes that you have not pursued in your health or in your physical fitness because of fear? You see, fear has a way of clouding our mind and our judgment and keeping us on the wrong side of fear and not pursuing that thing we want to do. You know, there's an expression used to describe fear using each letter, and we probably all heard this expression: fear, F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. You know, I just read an article recently by Earl Nightingale that reminds me of that expression. Now, I want you to check this out because this is a very interesting fact. Earl Nightingale, he references the Bureau of Standards in a study that they recently published that says a fog that is seven city blocks wide and 100 feet deep is comprised of articles that can fit in a glass cup. Now, I'm going to say this again. If you look out your window one morning and see a fog that is 7 city blocks wide and 100 feet deep, the elements that it took to create that fog can fit in a glass cup and it wouldn't even fill it up. Now I want you to think about that. Doesn't fear have that same impact in your mind? Doesn't fear take the simplest details and blow it up out of proportion until it gets to a point in your life where you can no longer see your opportunity because it's blocked by your obstacle? You see, a fog, what does a fog do? It gets people to slam on their brakes and be hesitant about moving forward. And fear can do the same thing too. It can cloud your sight, your line of sight, and you no longer can see your dreams. And what do? You slam on your brakes and you're no longer pursuing your opportunity. You see, fear has a way, and what it's done in my life, and I had to learn to recognize it, fear presents itself to me in the form of 2 words: what if? What if? Fear will have you consider all of the reasons why something won't work out for you. And what happens is that fear, we call it analysis paralysis. All these different things that you're thinking of, it'll keep you on the wrong side of fear. And you know where your dreams are? You know where all the things that you want to accomplish, those things that belong to you, it's on the other side of fear, the right side of fear. And you know what else is interesting? There's people right now living their life on the right side of fear. They're pursuing their dreams actively. They're walking in purpose. They're fulfilling those things that they wish they were called to do. Now, what's the difference between the people on the right side of fear and the people on the wrong side of fear? Is the people on the other side, is it comprised of people who are of an elite group that have supernatural capabilities that the rest of the world doesn't have? No, because you know what? There's people right now who are living their dreams and they were considered the underdog growing up. They did not have the education. They did not have the net worth or the network. They in fact, people looked at them and counted them out as someone who would never amount to anything in life, yet they are successful in what they do right now. Now, is the other difference is it a situation where the people on that side never dealt with fear and the people on this side does? That's not true either, because if you look at any person who's successful right now in life, someone who's doing that very thing that you want to do, if you ever hear their story, fear was a part of the equation. So what really is the difference? The difference is not the people on that side who are living their dreams were not afraid and the people on this side were. The difference is the people on that side, they decided to pursue their dreams even when they was afraid. They decided to step out and not let fear hold them back. And you know what the worst thing in life, I always say, the worst thing in life is not pursuing your dreams and it's being unsuccessful the first try or the first couple of attempts. I think the worst thing in life is never pursuing your dreams because of fear and living on this side wondering what could have happened. You know, there's people that go to their grave with regrets because they let fear hold them back and rob them of every opportunity they were presented with. You see, we have to have a resolve inside of us, a relentlessness to make up in our mind that we were going to go after whatever it is you want to accomplish this year, even if you have to do it afraid. You see, I want to close out our time out together with this quote from Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks said this: "I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this begins to diminish fear." I'm gonna say that again, because remember, this is the same lady that decided that she had a made-up mind that she wasn't gonna go to the back of the bus, even if it meant going to jail, and she did not go to the back of the bus, and she ended up in jail, and look at the impact she had. She said, "I had learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, it begins to diminish fear." And what I want us to get out of this time out together today, y'all, is I want you to have a made-up mind that regardless how scary it looks, I want you to look at your dreams on the other side of fear. I want you to look at those things that you were called to do, the things that excite you. I want you to look at it and make a decision that I'm going to go after my dreams no matter what. I want you to have a made-up mind, because you know this won't be the first time you've ran into an obstacle on the way to your opportunity. There's been times before you were faced with a challenge and you were afraid to step out, and you finally decided and you had a made-up mind that you were going to change your situation, and you were able to change it because you stepped out even when you were confronted by fear. I believe there will never be a moment in life that you will step out on faith where you won't be confronted by fear. But after this time out, I want you to have a made-up mind that you're going to go after your dreams even if you have to do it afraid. And when you get ready to go after your dreams, and when fear comes in your face and tries to confront you or stop you or cloud your judgment with a fog of worry, I want you to look at fear in the face and say, no more opportunities will I lose or miss out on because of fear. And no matter what you do, fear, no matter what, if you show up or not, when it comes to my dreams and my goals, I'm going to pursue it anyways, even if I have to do it afraid.